Civ overviews are normally long and more boring than reading a textbook about paint drying. Start my timer now because this is Bulgarians in 5 minutes. First off, their militia line upgrades are free. As with any free tech, it is researched for you instantly upon reaching the appropriate age. As such, a Bulgarian's man-at-arms rush is one of the best, because you can apply pressure fast, and without having to forego any of the eco upgrades to afford man-at-arms. Unfortunately, longswords kinda suck in the Castle Age, so it's not a great bonus there, but in Imperial Age, with unique tech, swordsmen are back on the table. Moving on to a bonus I didn't even realize the Bulgarians had until writing the script for this video. TCs cost 50 less stone. This bonus is another interesting one. With your starting stone, you could place up to 4 town centers, or sell 100 stone to click up faster and make 2 TCs. There are lots of ways to take advantage of it. The final bonus is their most iconic. Oh, come on. Anyways, it's the Creepost, or as everyone normally calls it, a worse castle. At 350 stone, it costs less than a castle, but it has less HP, less range, and does less damage. You do still get the 20 pop space, and of course it can also create the unique unit. Its lower cost helps mitigate the thing Spirit of the Law mentions in every unique unit overview.
The strongest argument I can come up with for investing in the champion line over the elite samurai is the fact that samurai are made at the castle. That means first of all that it'll be competing with research time and trebuchets, which are definitely worth getting quite a few of as Japanese. Besides that, in most games you're fairly limited in the number of castles you can make, and compare that to how easy it is to make 10 or more barracks.
And as it's much less expensive and built slightly faster, it's a less risky way to build a castle in the middle of your opponent's base.
No!
Now, their unique techs. Stirrups makes light cav and conics attack 33% faster, a must-have upgrade if you plan on making either of those units. Next, Bilbo Baggins. It gives your militia line 5 armor, turning them into miniature Teutonic knights, except not as painfully slow. Baggins is another must-have for Bulgarians, if you want to take advantage of the free swordsman upgrades, that is. Their unique unit is quite that. It's a cavalry unit, very comparable to a knight, but with 1 extra attack and 1 less pierce armor, all for 5 less gold. The catch? Much like an anime protagonist, when it dies, it stands up to keep fighting as infantry. In infantry mode, it's about as strong as a man-at-arms. Its elite upgrade is as expensive as paladin, but its stats are only slightly better than cavalier and a longswordsman when in infantry mode. Despite not being as powerful as paladin, the unit is strong because the mounted version is good against archers, while the infantry is strong against the spearman line. So in a way, it counters its counter. The one downside to this unit is that you need both the cav and infantry armor upgrades to max it out, which adds up the cost quickly. Fortunately for you, the team bonus makes blacksmith upgrades 50% faster.
Wow!
A bit of an Inca's tier team bonus if you ask me, but it might help you out every now and then when you realize you forgot to get fletching for your arbalest in the Imperial Age. Oh, bad example. On that note, let's look at their tech tree. The archery range is a hot mess, missing crossbow, hand cannon, and the last defense upgrade. Don't even bother making a range. Their barracks is good, don't let missing champ fool you. The extra armor from Baggins and the free upgrades is very strong. The stable is another focal point for the Bulgarians, boasting faster attacking Hussar and Paladin with full upgrades. Their siege is actually impressive, with all the final upgrades and siege engineers, but no bombard cannon. Their monks don't suck, getting redemption and illumination, but not faith or block printing. For those of you with poor taste in maps, Bulgarians isn't for you. Missing fast fire, heavy Tano ship, elite cannon, dry dock, and shipwright, they might actually be the worst water civ. Overall, Bulgarians have some interesting options. Opening with man-at-arms is a must, but you can follow it up with forward towers into Kripos and Conics, or wall up, move towards the Knightline, and two-handed swordsman in the Imperial Age. The civ has some strong early feudal pressure, but a weak follow-up and a weak-ish Castle Age. The Imperial Age is where this civ really shines. Top-tier infantry, strong siege, strong stables, and the map control the cheaper Kripos can lock down make it a powerhouse in the late game. That's Bulgarians, and that was my 5 minutes.